Hey guys, how is everyone doing tonight? So, welcome to my Wednesday Whateverness. This is going to be something new that I'm trying out. Um, I'm going to be phasing out the book versus movies on Sundays after Harry Potter is over because it's taking a lot for me to try to keep up on the books when I'm doing a weekly stream. So it was a great idea that I had. Um, I'll probably incorporate some of it into these Wednesday night shows, but it would probably be just a sporadic thing that I would do once in a while. So tonight we're starting off with my show is going to be called Wednesday Whateverness. This particular night tonight is going to be a tag from Russ Stapleton. And if you guys don't know who Russ is, go check out his channel. He is a very good friend. And he has tagged me and a bunch of others in this 15 things that we want to do when we go back to Disney. But before I get started, I want to give a big shout out to Dean at the Live Place. As soon as I notify him, he will put this up on the website as soon as I have the artwork done and everything. So a big shout out to Dean. www.theliveplace.com is where you can catch all your family-friendly live streamers from YouTube, and it's all in one place. It's like the TV guide of YouTube, and it's amazing. So go check it out. Next thing I want to talk about is the chat. I don't know why, I just had to stop and think about that. Let's get through the chat. And you know what? Chat is not something to get through. Let's get to the chat. The chat is absolutely amazing. Without you guys, I would not be here. I do this for you guys. You guys have inspired me to create things, and I just love you guys for it. A lot of you have become very good friends, and I really appreciate that. So let's get to it. Chat. First, I'm going to say Tracy Glenn, welcome in. You beat Mike. That's a first. I think I might have to say. Mama Mouse, Myers and the Mouse. Keith, big Disney fan. How you doing? Mrs. Galaxy, how you doing? Michelle the Quilter. Let's see. Cherie, Surfer Girl. Danny, Griswold Family Vacay. Pam from Pam's Fam. Jeff and Ange from Does Our Dream, and I think I'm all caught up. Thank you guys so much for watching. I don't think this is going to be too terribly long today. I have a meeting at 6:30, which is plenty of time because I'm only going to go till, I won't go past 6 anyway. But most Wednesdays, one Wednesday a month, I will have meetings, but it won't interfere, so it shouldn't be an issue. But I'm going to stick to 5 p.m. to 6 o'clock to be respectful of everybody else. I do appreciate you guys being here today, especially because Resort TV 1 is doing a how many rides can they ride at, I think, Magic Kingdom for a 2-hour stream. And I have to be honest, I wish I was watching that right now. But I'm glad I'm here, so I'm excited. So yeah, after this, or even during this, encourage you guys to go over and check out Resort TV 1. If you don't know who that is, you should. So now that I've done all the, as they call it, mouse keeping, I think it's Walt from Mouse Talk that started the mouse keeping thing. That's where I first heard it. 15 things I want to do when I go back to Disney. I don't even think I have this list in order, and I have a bunch of honorable mentions. Really, it's not in order, but I will say there's a couple of things. The first thing that's on my list, or maybe I'll go, no, I'm going to start from the top of my list because I'm all over the place. So first thing I want to do is I want to go on Haunted Mansion. I love Haunted Mansion. I haven't been on it since I was a kid. I didn't go on it in 2008, and I don't remember why, when we went on our honeymoon. And I didn't go on it. Hey, Mike Whaler, how you doing? Did I say hi to you? I see Mike Whaler. Did I miss Mike? There you are. Mike, did I miss you? My buddy Mike. So Haunted Mansion is my favorite ride. I loved it when I was a kid. I didn't go on it on our last trip last year because I had I had a scare of vertigo, and I was afraid that being in the elevator was going to set my anxiety off, and then being down in a dark place. Um, I'm ready to kick that. I miss Haunted Mansion. I miss it. It's still my favorite ride. Don't get me wrong. I love watching it on streams. I saw the movie for the very first time during Halloween last year, and I put off watching it for so long because I'm not a huge Eddie Murphy fan, but I loved that movie, and even his character grew on me, and I just loved it. So that's the top of my list right there. Usually when I go to Magic Kingdom, I beeline it for Tomorrowland. This time, I think I'm going to beeline it over to Liberty Square, and I'm going on Haunted Mansion. Um, we'll see what happens. This is what I want to do at least. I have a family of 5 of us that we have to discuss. But next thing is I have a few photos that I did miss now in hindsight, thinking, oh, I really wish I got that shot. And it's a photo of Splash Mountain, and there's a certain shot that I want to get where there's like the sign is in the foreground, and then you see the mountain in the background. And I missed that shot, and that's something that I wanted to get. Yes, Haunted Mansion is a great movie, Mrs. Galaxy. I don't know why it took me 37 years or however long it was out to watch it, but I'm glad I started on that bandwagon, and we're on the right path. Um, the next thing is, so when I went in 2008, I was not a professional photographer. I had my little point and shoot camera, and I barely know how it worked. And so I got a bunch of photos, mostly blurry, that I want to recreate. I want to show then and now, like how much I've grown creatively. And one of those photos that I want to take is, and I would show you, and I could show you, but it would take a minute. I probably should have put this off last and just showed you. Is the photo of the boardwalk, the sign, like where the parking lot is, I think, the other side where it's the big round boardwalk sign that lights up, not the side that's on the boulevard. Um, that's I got a very blurry picture, and I want to get a better one. I know how I want to get that shot, so that's excuse me, it's number 3 on my list. Number 4 is I want to go visit some of the resorts. It's really hard to do that when you have 3 small kids and they don't want to walk around a resort. I mean, unless they're going over to the pool, they don't want to walk around a resort. There's one resort specifically that I want to explore, and it's the Wilderness Lodge because of that gorgeous waterfall. I cannot absolutely wait to just go there and see that in person. And it was on my list for last time, but 6 days goes by so quick. We were supposed to go in December of this year, but I think we're going to push it out to next fall, maybe, or maybe Christmas time. And I think we'll have a longer trip, probably about a 2-week trip that we'll be able to actually accomplish some of those things. Hey, Charlie and Stacy, welcome in. Hey, Jonathan, welcome in. Did I miss anybody else? I've just been on a roll talking. I think I got everybody. Good to see you guys. Thanks for everyone for being here. I really appreciate this. The next thing that's on my list is, did I finish my thought? Yes, I did. Okay. The next thing on my list is explore World Showcase more. So here's the thing about Epcot. It's my favorite park. Every aspect of it. I love the world. I love the futuristic side of everything. My favorite park. Most of you know that. You know that my favorite icon is Spaceship Earth. Love it. Absolutely love it. And when we went last time, we must have been to Epcot about 3 times. And the only time that I really explored World Showcase was when I was going to look for Resort TV 1 so I could go say hi, because they were the reason that I was down there. They're the reason that I made that trip and we went as a family. Got me out of my comfort zone, and they were my push to get down there. And so I had to go and say hi in person. I had to thank them, and it was during one of the nights that they were having the concert series, and it was Lauren Daigle, and it was just amazing. And I got to meet Donna and Arjan, and I think Samantha was there. Oh gosh, and Nick, yes, Samantha and Nick, and Dale and Josh. Josh wasn't there, but that literally, I love being with my family, but that was the highlight of my trip, and it was just amazing. So, that was really all I didn't get to really explore much of World Showcase. I was kind of tunnel vision, looking for them, and so poof out the window. And my family goes on all the rides. I don't ride a lot of the rides because I get dizzy, and I get vertigo. But that's where photography has come in for me, and I just go and explore things, and I go and I take my pictures. So I really want to explore a little bit more of Epcot. Kind of disappointed that I didn't explore too much of it, but it's okay. And I know it's Walcott now, and it was Walcott when I went in the fall. But I think by 2021, late 2021, it'll be better. And if not, it is what it is. So my favorite park, and that's okay. So the next thing on my list, number 5, I think this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't count. Number 6 on my list is pin trading. I never thought that I would be into pins. It happened. I'm hooked. So I want a pin trade. I just want the experience of pin trading. I know a little bit about it now, thanks to Meg from Mickey's Magic, who's been super helpful, and Donna, and Dole Whip Dad's Friday night streams with Kelly from the Mickey Bunch and Taylor Made Disney. When they talk, they know they're so knowledgeable, and I've just learned so much from watching those streams. And so Mama says that was so cute. Wait, what was so cute when I went like this? Because yeah, that's I'm getting real with you guys. I want a pin trade. Go. I got a couple of pins from Amy, AJC Magic TV. Who did I say hi to you, Amy? I thought I saw you come in here. And if I missed you, I'm sorry. I did see you come in. Hey, Amy, if you're still here, thanks for coming in. And so, what was I saying? Pin trading. Yeah, so I want a pin trade. The next thing on my list, number 7, is I want to get a drink at the cantina. So last time that we went, Galaxy's Edge had just opened, and everything was so brand new and confusing. But I thought, well, we can go into the cantina. I thought they served food. Shame on me. They serve drinks, and I should have known that from watching Corey in Resort TV 1. Yeah. Note to self, just go in and have a drink in the cantina. So that's what I want to do. I want to go in and I want to have a drink at the cantina and just take in the ambiance of it all. I guess I want to feel like I'm actually in a Star Wars movie and I'm on set. Am I crazy? I'm probably crazy. But that's what I want to do. That's something that is really exciting me the more I think about it. The next thing, number 8, I think I'm on number 8, is the Crystal Palace breakfast. Every single stream I'm hearing Crystal Palace breakfast, Crystal Palace breakfast. Let's go. I want to experience this. We didn't eat at the Crystal Palace last time. The character dinings that we did were Cinderella's Royal Table, Hollywood and Vine, Chef Mickey's, and there was a 4th one that I cannot think of. It wasn't at Animal Kingdom. I don't remember, but we did 4 character dinings, and I liked that we did that because from each Akershoes in Epcot, that's what it was, and I liked it because the princesses at both Cinderella's castle and Akershoes, they're not the same. There's like one princess difference, I guess, because Cinderella's downstairs, Cinderella's table, and then you go upstairs and it's the other 4, I think. Anyways, but yeah, and then from Chef Mickey's to Hollywood and Vine, there's one character difference too. Like it's just different. So it's nice if you missed, like you missed Daisy, you can go over to Hollywood and Vine, and that's actually one of the funniest photos that I have of my family, where my son is literally trying to take a bite out of Daisy's body. I really should pull up these pictures because they're absolutely hilarious. In fact, I can do that real quick. So while I'm talking, nope, that's the wrong one. So yeah, character breakfast, I really love them. I really I heard a lot of people talk down about Chef Mickey's, but I absolutely loved it, and I'll get to that in one of the later ones. But I am going to show you real quick, if it'll let me. I need to, because I just feel like I need to show you this photo. I'm going to share my screen, which is good because it makes me smaller. And I like when I'm smaller because you don't see as much of imperfections on my face. No, I really don't care. So loading up application window, and let's share this one. Okay, so these are the Hollywood and Vine photos. I could have easily just pulled these up. And there it is. My son, I have like 3 of these photos in a row where my son is literally trying to take a bite out of Daisy. And I don't think Daisy is at Chef Mickey's. I think it's Pluto. Don't quote me on that. I have the photos. I could just easily go browsing through them. This always takes a minute to pop up. I don't know why. It takes forever. Getting a nice little black screen to death. Okay. No. Come on. Taking forever. Oh, the dead air, Tina. Anyways, oh, here it comes. So, come on. You can do it. Atta girl, you can do it. Here we go. Okay, yeah. Just, I'm gonna, how do I make, I'm gonna just amplify this so you guys can see. This is my life, okay? Did it load? Nope, now I'm sharing the wrong screen. I'll get the hang of this someday. Here it is. Do you see this? My son is trying to eat Daisy. Okay, next on my list. 1900 Park Fair. I think it's depending on the time. Hey, Jeffrey, welcome in. I think depending on the time of day or what meal it is, you either get Cinderella, the evil stepsisters, and the mother, so Anastasia, Drizella, and then Lady Tremaine, or you get Mary Poppins, right? I think. All right, hold on, Mike. I'm going to scroll up. Mike, what did you say, Mike? Oh, hey, J&N Travels. Welcome in. I'm sorry. I'm neglecting you guys. I apologize. Try the one with your lips go numb. I'm not going to even try to say it because my speak to text is so messed up. Mike, I love Mike's speak to text. So, I love you, Mike. You're just the best. So yeah, 1900 Park Fair. That's I forget what number we're on, but we're on it. So the next thing I have, I probably should have numbered these instead of just putting like dashes. It's probably good. So Amy says breakfast is Mary Poppins and dinner is Cinderella. Okay, so that's what it is. Since Cinderella is my favorite Disney princess, but I'm not all that in a hurry to meet Lady Tremaine and the stepsisters. Mary Poppins, I think, would be cool. I think my husband loves Mary Poppins, and I think he would enjoy that a lot. So, yeah. Oh, the one after that, Mike says. Okay, hold on. How far up did I go? Should have told him duck is not on the menu. Okay. That's even better than the one before. Yeah, we're having roasted duck tonight. Or I should say raw duck, because that's what he was trying to do. All right, next. The next thing on my list is, and this really should be up higher on my list, probably second under Haunted Mansion, but it should be first. So I just love sitting or standing wherever I am and just taking it all in. And Dougie from Waltergrams, he put out a tweet the other day, pretty much reiterating how I feel. How you just go in and just sit and just take it all in. I just realized my picture is crooked. Right there. And see, distractions and shiny. Okay. And so I really think that I just want to go sit on one of the benches and just breathe. Just breathe it in. And I did a little bit of that last time, but I really didn't do a lot of it. I want to do a lot more. For me, Disney is not just an amusement park. It's not an amusement park. It's a theme park. And I don't go for the rides. My family goes for the rides. I go for the atmosphere. I go for the aesthetics. I go for the smells. I go for the sights. That's what I'm there for. I could literally sit there and not ride one ride the entire time, and I'd be okay. So the next thing that's on my list is Chef Mickey's. Okay, I know I already did Chef Mickey's. I want to eat there again. I loved the food. Literally, all you can eat buffet. They didn't see me coming because that was one of the best buffets I have ever had in my entire life. The grits, I've never had grits that are better. I know some of you are from the South and you're going to disagree with me. Give me heck about it. Bring it on. Let's do this. I've never eaten grits in the South, I don't think, at least as far as I can remember. And these grits were just, oh, I'm craving them now. If I knew how to make grits proper, I'd make grits right, for dinner, but I don't. And I just realized I didn't even eat dinner. But yeah, I want Chef Mickey's grits. Delicious. Okay, I'm done. Next thing on my list is Tom Sawyer Island. I didn't go on Tom Sawyer Island this time, and I kind of wish I did. And there's a specific photo that I want to get. At the angle I want to get it at, need to be on Tom Sawyer Island. I want to get, so if any photographers are watching and you live down Disney, challenge for you. I want a shot of Big Thunder Mountain and one of the train cars coming through, but at the same time, the steamboat, the Mark Twain, right, is the steamboat coming into. I want it in the shot with, I need to get it timed perfectly. I don't care if I have to sit there for 2 hours and get it. I will do that. Anyways, in Tom Sawyer Island, I want to explore more, and we didn't do that, and I really think the kids would have liked that. I'm kind of sad now that I'm thinking of it, thinking, oh, my kids didn't get to experience Tom Sawyer Island, but yeah, they didn't, and it is what it is. But next time. So the next thing on my list is popcorn buckets. So most of the popcorn buckets. Okay, Mama, I'll be right back. Most of the popcorn buckets I think are useless. Like, they're narrow, and this is my judgment from seeing them on screen. I could be wrong. Like the Lion King one, it's like, how do you fit popcorn in a skinny Simba? Like, how does that work? If it's a round tub, I'm all for it. So at the end of our last trip, it was our last day, and we drive down. So taking stuff home with us wasn't an issue. We accumulate stuff like the rain pours like it's doing right now. So hey, Wendy, welcome in. Wendy says, I heard that they're not doing the buffet anymore, but doing family style at Chef Mickey's. I'm hoping Wendy, we're planning on going in the fall or Christmas next year. So I'm hoping all this COVID crud is over by then and everything's normal. Hope, pipe dreams, who knows? At the end of our last trip, at the end of the last day of our last trip, we were on the side of Main Street watching the Festival of Fantasy Parade, and this lady comes up behind me and says, "Oh, is this your popcorn bucket?" And we were like, "No, it's not." And she goes, "Well, do you want it?" And I said, she goes, I have to be honest, she goes, my daughter's trying to get rid of these popcorn buckets, and I don't want them to go to waste. I don't just want to throw them away. And we were like, "Oh yeah, sure, we'll take it. We eat popcorn. We like Disney-themed popcorn buckets. Sure, why not? A free bucket? Okay." And so we took the bucket, and we have one between 5 of us. And I'm a little selfish. I want a popcorn bucket all to myself, and we only have one. So when I want to eat my popcorn, I have to wait till the kids go to bed at night and eat my popcorn. And that's fine, I guess. But, So I want to get a couple more popcorn buckets, the practical kind. Hopefully they have the practical kinds, because that's what I want. The next thing on my list, am I at number 13 now? 12, 14? I don't know. Be Our Guest restaurant. We didn't get to do that last time, and I hear that the dinner is phenomenal, so I really want to have a dinner there. I want to book Be Our Guest. My daughter and my husband are huge Beauty and the Beast fans, so I think that they would love it, and that's what I'm going to add that to my list this time. It's Be Our Guest restaurant. Next on my list is actually, I'm going to put this one last, and I'm going to say the next thing, the omnibus. So I have a picture of the sign on Main Street in the circle that says the omnibus, and we got to ride one of the trolley cars. It wasn't the omnibus though. It wasn't the trolley car. It wasn't the omnibus. It was the small little old-fashioned car that seats like 8 people. Welcome back, Mama. So that's what I want to do. I want to ride all of the Main Street vehicles if I can on a different day. Magic Kingdom is the park that we visited the most because it had the most to offer. And so we get the park hopper whenever we go. So it's always, we split the days in half because it just breaks up. It makes it easier. We go back for lunch and we do some pool time, and then we'll go to another park for the evening. Fire truck or vintage car? I think it was the shorter ones, probably the vintage car. I think it was, I don't remember what color it was either. It might have been either green or red. I don't remember. But the omnibus is the big thing, right? And so is the trolley car. Because I think there's 4 of them. There's like, or 3? I don't remember now. Okay, Mama's adding things to my shopping list now. Blueberries, crackers, cheese is the snack for today. Yeah, I think I'm putting that on my list. Blueberries. So, speaking of cheese, Mama, we have this. It's called Finger Lakes cheese. So up in the upstate New York, we have like the Finger Lakes, and they have all like the wineries and stuff. But they make the most delicious cheese. They have 2 cheeses that are my favorite. It's maple bacon, and then the other one is this is a sidetrack note, by the way. Steakhouse onion. That's what it's called, and it's like, even if you don't like onions, you would probably like this. It's just smoky onion cheese. I think that's what I'm gonna have before I leave for a meeting. I'm gonna go cut me up some cheese and take some fruit and crackers. Thanks, Mama. Okay, so next thing on my list is, what was I saying? The omnibus. All right, so last but not least, and I'm sure that I'm past 15, but hey, it is what it is. We've come full circle because Carousel Progress. When we started the vacation at Magic Kingdom, we came in, we said hi to the castle. One of the stage shows was going on. I forget what the daytime shows that the characters come out and they shoot like the fireworks, up in the air or whatever. I forget what it's called. She's like, can I say except you? Okay. So the trolley has the horse, the bus has the 2 levels. Okay, so it wasn't either of those, Mike. The car, you said Ford. The fire truck, you sit on the side facing inward. That's the one. So it was the fire truck then, because we sat facing each other on each side of the car. So it was the fire truck. Good to know. I did not know that. Mike is a wealth of knowledge, just in case you're wondering. So Carousel Progress. Like I said, when we enter the park, and this is probably something that I'm going to show. I have some time, so I'm going to show this, and I'll share my screen after I get to the actual photo. This was my kid's first time, so this was extra special. I can't talk today. This was extra special. Try to say that 5 times fast. So when my second born, Josephine, she's 8 years old. She was 9. Right, because she went backwards in age. She was 7. Losing my voice. She was 7 when we went. Her birthday is in December, so when we went in September. So she was 7. She's now 8. My husband put her on his shoulders. He doesn't normally do that because I don't like to encourage that, only because it's frustrating for me as a short person when somebody puts their kid on their shoulders and I can't see what's in front of me. So I really didn't encourage this, but I had to capture the moment. And I'm going to show you real quick. So I know I was going to Carousel Progress, but this leads up to it. This was the genuine look on her face. Can you see? I'm going to expand the screen. This was the genuine look on her face when she saw the castle for the first time and the fireworks were going up, like the whatever that show is that they put on. And I just took a progression of the looks on her face. And I love looking at these photos. Out of all the photos that I took, the ones of my kids, obviously, my kids are my favorite because I just tried to capture them in the moment as much as I could. And this was the progression of her pure joy in her face that she just absolutely was just enamored. All right, so now we're back to Carousel Progress. After that, we went to Carousel Progress. I could have just did like a journey of, anyways, maybe that'll be another stream. So we sit down Carousel Progress. It's a nice reprieve from the hot heat. And I'm excited because I love Carousel Progress. So we're sitting there, we're enjoying, the scene, and this scene, and this scene, and this scene, the patriotic scene. 4th of July is my favorite holiday. If you don't know, go back and look at my 4th of July stream, which was on July 5th, I think I did it on. And you'll get to see that. So this scene is my favorite scene out of all Carousel Progress. That one and the fall one. Oh, that's Coral Reef. I went too fast. So as you can see, I'm going to share side view. As you can see, all you're seeing is the 4th of July scene, and it stops there. Why? Why do you ask? Oh, I'll tell you why. We'll do that. I'll tell you why. Because the ride stalled, and people kept getting anxious, I'm assuming, and they kept walking out the back doors. And as the more people walk out the back doors, the longer the ride stalls because they can't stop the ride because it's a moving carousel when you have people stepping off the carousel. This scene I was stuck in for literally 3 cycles. My anxiety starts to go off after a while. When my anxiety goes off, the muscles in my neck and my back start to pinch, and then I get bad vertigo. So what happens? They let everybody off the ride. Yay, free fast pass. But Tina's traumatized now because this is her 3rd favorite ride. Or attraction, I should say. And it was ruined me because we're sitting in Tomorrowland. My husband took the kids on Buzz Lightyear. And I'm sitting there and I had the worst vertigo attack in the world from all the stress that was built up. And now I know, how to control my body better, but I didn't know then. And I want to go back on Carousel Progress and experience it in its entirety, uninterrupted, and actually enjoy myself. So we've come full circle. I don't know. What's on your list, guys? What are you looking forward to? And I should have said this from the beginning. Type in the chat what you're looking forward to when you guys are able to get back to Disney. When are you going to Disney? When's your next trip? Is it tentative? Is it happening? If you're watching the replay, drop a comment and let me know. I'm curious. This only took about a half hour. That's amazing because that never happens. I'm sure if I had an accomplice on with me, it would have taken even longer, but Mama says Mine Train. Yeah, my kids love Mine Train, Mama. Oh, my word. They love Mine Train. Love them, love it, love it. I'm trying to think of what else. I'm sure there's more I could add to my list. There's a lot of shots that I didn't get that I want to get. But yeah. Hopefully the last week of August for her birthday. Mama. Your birthday's coming up. I'm gonna send you a present. I love when I just pretend that I have a southern accent. It comes out like craptastic. Um, it's good to know. Good to know. Um, all right, guys. I think I'm going to taper off here. I want to say a few things before I go. Tomorrow, so my buddy Tracy, his Not Wasting Time stream at 4 o'clock, he is busy, and so I've agreed to take over for him. It'll be on my channel, though, so stop sharing. So I'm going to do, and hopefully I'm going to have some people on with me. I'm going to do Christmas in July. 4 o'clock, my channel tomorrow, Thursday, July 23rd. Yes, okay, I had to double check that. Top 10 Christmas movie, top 10 favorite Christmas movies. 21 again, Mama says. 21 forever, Mama. In 3 years, I'm going to be a 61-year-old kid. That's right, Keith. No matter how. So my kid said something to me today, and I won't tell you the context because it's a little personal, but and you don't want to know. But one of my daughters says, "Oh, I don't want to get older. I don't want to be an adult because then I can't play with my toys." And I looked at her and I was like, "Excuse you? I'm 37 and I still have toys." You can play with toys whatever age you are. And I'm pretty sure studies have shown that people that are in touch with their inner kid stay sane longer. I also could have made that up, but it works, right? That big word. So let me see. So tomorrow, 4 o'clock Eastern time, we're gonna talk about our top 10 favorite Christmas movies. I'm already generating a list. It's gonna be grand. I'm excited. And then Sunday we're gonna be doing Harry Potter trivia, the Goblet of Fire book. So that's right, Funko Pops, toys for kids young and small. Where's Garrett? My buddy Garrett. Garrett is Monarch Moments is the one that got me into Funko Pop. In case you did not know that, I say it probably every stream, but yeah. All right, so there was something else I was going to say and I completely forgot what it was. Yeah, next week, Wednesday, 5 o'clock, same time, same channel, new topic for Wednesday Whateverness, and I think I'm pretty sure I know what it's going to be. It's going to be my, and I'd like to have guests on with me too. Every show I want to have a guest because sitting here and rambling, it's fine. It boosts the ego, but friends are better. It doesn't really boost the ego actually. Just sitting there talking, hearing yourself talk. But yeah, I'll probably have friends, and it's going to be probably top 10 sexiest guitar solos next Wednesday. I know it's crazy. So guys, there's a great lineup tonight. Wednesday is a great day. So going forward tonight, I think we have 7 o'clock is the Disney Nerd Herders with their not ready for prime time stream, I believe. 8 o'clock we have and 7 o'clock also, I think. Or is that Central Time? Danny, you still here? So Griswold Family Vacay, it's either 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock Eastern Time. I don't remember. But Danny, if you're still here, drop the link in the chat and clarify for us. And then 8 o'clock is D&G Explorers. That's right. Thank you, Keith. Before I forget, so big Disney fan here in the chat. This is my buddy Keith. I'm going to be on his stream on Sunday at 7 p.m. Thank you. On his channel. So pop on over and give him a like and subscribe too. I'm not sure what I'm in for, but Keith, you have my full trust. Um, so, um, so Mike says 7 o'clock. So I'm assuming that's for uh, Griswold's family vacay. I have a meeting, so Danny, if you're still listening, I'm gonna have to miss that, but I will catch the replay. 8 o'clock, D&G Explorers, Dilly Dilly. Actually, that's kind of like Cowabunga. Dilly Dilly, I should say. And then 9 o'clock is two of my favorites. I always have to flip flop back and forth for. It's my friends Monarch Moments with their stream, and then the guys over at Diz and That with my buddy Zippity Doodad, Steve's World, and Brandy and Dave from Brandy and Dave, and Brandy's Laugh in the background, which is my favorite thing ever, and Shep from the Shep family. I just drew a blank. I'm so sorry if you guys are watching. My brain is flubber. So anyways, that's the Wednesday night lineup. I think there's more. Thanks, Mama, for posting Danny's link. All the channels, go check them all out. I know Resort TV 1 is doing their live stream now, so go pop over there. Someone wants to drop the link for Resort TV 1 too. Yeah, I have to multitask, so I'll have like one stream on one computer and the other one on my phone, and so I'm typing on the computer and then I'm typing on the phone because I can't type on my TV. But then it gets very interesting. I will say that, but it's a lot of fun. I love supporting you guys, and that's what I'm here for. That's what I like to do. So, that's about it. I think I told you guys all the things already. Now at this point, I'm just kind of rambling. So I'm gonna cut the news. I really shouldn't use that phrase. Analogy. That's what I was looking for. That was not a good analogy. Ignore that. I'm going to cut the stream and say goodnight to everybody, and I will see you guys later. Bye. Oh, I have to end broadcast. I'm about to leave the studio and leave the broadcast on. You guys, I don't know what that does, but probably not good. All right. Bye, guys.